Routine and non-routine problem. First, what is routine problem? It concerns to a large degree that kind of problem solving that serves a socially useful function that has immediate and future payoff. It means that it involves using at least one of the four arithmetic operations and or ratio to solve problems that are practical in nature. But before we go to the examples, let us know what is Polya method. Polya method is comprised of four basic steps in solving word problem in mathematics. The first step is to understand the problem. Second, devise a plan. Third, carry out the plan. And lastly, look back or check. For the first example, a store has a pair of shoes regularly priced at 1,500 pesos, but now selling for 30% off the regular price. You have 1,000 in your pocket. Will you able to buy these shoes? First, we must identify the given. 1,500 the original price, 30% the discount, 1,000 your money, and the new price is the hidden question. Now let's make a plan. To get the new price, we must subtract the original price by the discount. Now we get 1050, which is the new price, and take note that it must be less than or equal to your money so that you will be able to buy it. And since the new price is greater than your money, therefore you will not be able to buy the shoes. So now let's proceed to example number 2. What is the 50% of 2578? So this problem is just very easy. You'll just multiply 2578 by 0.5 and then you'll get the answer. And the answer is 1289. For example number 3, Ben received 35 cents from his mother. Soon his uncle gave him 5 pesos. His elder brother gave him 75 cents. How much money do he have now? The given are 35 cents, 5 pesos, and 75 cents. All we need to do is just to add all of these and get the total money, and that would be the answer. So the answer is 6.1 pesos. So now let's move on to non-routine problem. When we say non-routine problem, it serves a different purpose than routine problem. It answers only indirectly. It is mostly concerned with developing students' mathematical reasoning power and fostering the understanding that mathematics is a creative endeavor. It is challenging and interesting as well. Example 1. A frog in a pit tries to escape. He jumps 3 steps up and then slides 1 step down. If the height of the pit is 23 steps, how many jumps? How many jumps does the frog need to make to reach the end? So, the frog jumps 3 steps but slides 1 step down. So, every jump is 3 minus 1 or equals 2 steps. And from this, we can see a pattern. Therefore, it will take the frog to have 11 jumps to reach the end. Example number 2. There are 18 animals in a pet store. Some are birds and some are dogs. There are 50 legs in all. How many birds and dogs are there? Given 18 animals comprised of birds and dogs, and there are 50 legs in all. And what is asked is the number of birds as well as the number of dogs. So, we must make a table for this problem until a pattern becomes apparent. We can start the table with 0 birds and 18 dogs. If we examine the data in the table, one of the patterns we will notice is that every time the animal total gains a bird and loses a dog, the total leg count decreases by 2. We can apply this pattern to the last 2 columns of the table. The difference between 62 legs and 50 legs is 12, right? So if every time we lose a dog and gain a bird, we can call this a swap, the leg total decreased by 2. then it would take six swaps to decrease the leg total by 12. Therefore, we would add 6 to the number of birds in the second to the last column, making a total of 11 birds. And we would subtract 6 from the number of dogs in the same column, making a difference of 7 dogs. So, in order to have 50 legs, we would need 11 birds and 7 dogs. So that is the answer. And for example number 3, a batch of cookies can be divided into equal shares among 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 people with no cookies left over. What is the least number of cookies that the batch could have? To solve this problem, we will just get the least common multiple of 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We will get this by starting counting at the biggest number, which is 6. So we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. And take note that 60 can be divided by 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So, therefore, 60 is the smallest batch of cookies that one could bake that can be equally shared between 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 people. So, to wrap up everything, routine problem is practical in nature, while the non-routine helps to develop one's mathematical reasoning. Thank you for watching, and thank you also for your patience. Have a nice time.